All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? You avid hunters out there, my name is Tyler. I am a co-founder of Critical 911 Outdoors, and what we are is a basic just YouTube channel, Instagram page, soon to be Facebook page of a bunch of firefighter paramedics that enjoy being outdoors, hunting, fishing, catching, releasing, doing everything you can outdoors, RVing, ATVing, camping, anything that you have that you can do outdoors, we love to do. In particular, it's duck season here in East Texas. It's been a fairly crappy one for us. There are birds out there. What sucks for us is just the other afternoon, it was 82 degrees in the afternoon, and then it drops down into the 40s. We just had a full moon a couple days ago, so that kills it off for us as well. So it doesn't really get cold for us here in East Texas until right about late January, early February. So we have that to contend with as well. Today, what we're going to be discussing in video-wise is answering questions and giving tips about decoy maintenance, how to take care of your decoys on, off the water, during the hunt, after the hunt, and what you do with them at the house. In particular, one of my favorite decoys is the Mojo Flock-A-Flicker. I have a bunch of these. We use these in our spread during duck hunting. And as the season goes on, you kind of notice that ducks seem to flare off a little bit more than they normally would. So Flock-A-Flickers are a good tool to have in your spread. They're fun to have in your spread. They put off a lot of flare. They put off a lot of light. Flashes of the white leaf there, as you can see it spinning. The one thing I hate about the Flock-A-Flickers, though, is the button that they see right here is not waterproof. So you do have, from time to time, you will have your Flock-A-Flickers stop spinning completely because it is not waterproof. So you got a little bit of water to contend with that could possibly get in and around this little piece right here. It comes in 2 units. I've already got this one unscrewed. I've got a Texas rig on this, as we call it, and it just kind of screws in there. The housing calls it good. So the one thing I noticed the other day after the hunt is I've got 6 of these. 2 of these little bad boys decided that they didn't want to spin anymore. So I searched and searched on YouTube, and the only videos on YouTube about the Mojo Flock-A-Flickers was to undo the 4 spots right here that surround the batteries, take this outside piece off, and to cut the wiring of the button. That way when you put the batteries in, these things spin nonstop. The one thing I hate about that is when you cut the wiring off the on-off switch, as soon as you plug the batteries in, this little dude's going to spin. So if you're like me at 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning, I don't want to be hassling myself to put batteries in these things, screw these back together, and throw these out. If you don't walk out into the water and set these into the water properly, they stay like this in the water because they're top heavy. And so you're not going to see the spin. So the water level will be right here. Your decoy will be upside down. That's another good way to get water into the housing to cause this little button right here some issues. So don't do that. Take care of your things. When you walk out and deploy this decoy, take out, set it in the water, and turn it on. That's the best way to deploy these decoys. If you don't, if you just chunk them out there like they're a normal regular decoy, what's going to happen is you're going to break these fins off. They're going to pop off. They're going to fall to the whatever bottom of water that you have, possibly. You could damage the unit itself and cause yourself a whole lot more issue with these little bad boys. And first tip, take care of it. Love it. I mean, yes, they are expensive, but you can prevent having to go back and buy with how you take care of them. Second thing I noticed is the other day is the way I transport them is in a backpack. I keep all my Mojos on the bottom, and then I have a couple of Mojo Ripplers that I keep in the bag on top of them. So I noticed the other day that when I actually pressed the on-off switch, you can notice that doesn't spin very fast. So I noticed and I looked on YouTube and I said, man, there's got to be an easy video for this to be fixed. So I looked and looked and looked. The only videos on YouTube are the ones that say, take the rubber gaskets out of the bottom of the Mojo, like so. And you'll see right in here, there's 4 Phillips head screws. Now you can go in here and take the trouble and screw these out and do all that fancy stuff that they do and clip the wires and keep the on-off switch on. It's whatever you want to do. It's your decoy. Simple fix for you. Put the rubber gaskets back in place, Don't even worry about unscrewing it. I did earlier. Don't worry about unscrewing it. Take a pair of pliers, grab around the shaft, and pull up just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's all you need, just a little bit of pressure. When you hit the on-off switch, you'll notice that it'll spin at a faster rate than what it was before. Simple fix for your Mojo. If you need a little bit of WD-40 in there, use WD-40. Transport these with care, with the wings off. Deploy them properly. Take care of them. Clean them off after every hunt. If you hunt for 2-3 days and you're camping, after you get home, clean them off. That's all you have to do. It's a simple fix for a great product. Take care of it. Love it. Use it like you should. And as always, from us at Critical 911 Outdoors, be safe until we see you next time. Hopefully it's not in the back of an ambulance. Have a good day.